Hello, my name is Derricka Scott, and I recently lost 90 pounds, and I did so by changing my mindset. Have you ever said, I'll start Monday, and then, in fact, when Monday rolls around, you push it back to the next Monday, and then the next Monday after that? At the end of the year, you create these New Year resolution goals for the following year, and after 1 week of exercising, you stop. If this sounds like you, this video is for you. And yes, we are a little bit over halfway through the year, so this video gonna help you stay strong. You gonna end strong. I'm going to share with you why my fitness journey was stuck in the past. In today's video, I'm going to talk about fitness mindsets that held me back in the past. Now let's get into it. So it's 5 mindset shifts that I had to make in order for me to stay consistent in my journey and to be successful. And the first one that I want to talk about is if I can't do any of it, then I'm not doing anything at all. This mindset has honestly, it set me back in many different ways, and I really didn't realize it until about 1.5 years ago. Like I've talked about this before, I just looked at things where if I couldn't do all of it, then I wasn't going to do any of it at all. So if I didn't have an hour to walk, because that's what my expectation was, then I wasn't going to show up for a 10-minute walk, because it was a very all or nothing mentality. With my most recent weight loss journey, I'm here to tell you that my small habits is the reason why I was able to lose 90 pounds. All of the small things that you do, it compounds over time. It adds up. It's almost like putting your money into a savings account and watching your money compound and increase over time. It's the same thing with your health and fitness journey. It's these small, very small habits that you're doing and you're showing up for on a consistent basis. You're going to lose the weight over time. Every small habit that you do, it makes a very huge difference in the long run. We are playing the long game. We're not just searching for instant gratification. We want these things to be lifestyle changes. So for me, I started with 10-minute walks because I didn't want to put too much on myself, especially being a brand new mother. So 10-minute walks was what it was. And now we walk for like an hour. But if I have something going on, or if I don't feel optimal, if I don't feel my best, then I might walk for 5 minutes. I might walk for 10 minutes instead of me walking for my typical hour. But I had to build myself up to that hour. I had to build myself up to a lot of these habits that I'm doing currently. I didn't just start here. And then the next mindset is I need motivation to start. We think we need motivation to start, but what you really need is discipline. Motivation is what inspires me to show up, but what really is going to keep me consistent is my discipline. Like I'm not going to force every workout, but when I'm not motivated and I'm working solely off of discipline, I always feel good afterwards. It's like, yes, I'm so happy that I showed up for this. And like, I feel mentally better. I have a better energy levels. Like I never regret working out or doing a workout. So it's one of those things where you just kind of sometimes you gotta fight the motivation. It's not gonna always be there, but what keeps me on this routine that I have is discipline. And then I also want to say, like, having discipline and also not having that all or nothing mentality, that's just a really good combination. Because then it's like, okay, well, you're going to show up for something. You might not be able to you might not have the energy levels to do all of it, but you're going to at least show up for something. And something is better than nothing at all. And don't get me wrong, like motivation is nice to have, but it's not going to keep me sustaining my routine. What's going to keep me sustaining my routine is discipline. And I don't always feel motivated, but I'm pretty disciplined. And discipline is what's going to keep me showing up. Mindset number 3 is that I'm too old, I'm too out of shape, or it's too late for me to start. I just recently made a TikTok video about this. Like, I love seeing the elderly population walking. I love seeing them working out. I love going to the walking trail and seeing them, because that is me. I aspire to be you. If this is you, if I'm talking to you in this video, I aspire to be, I'd be seeing people twice my age out here getting it, moving better than people that are younger than me. and I aspire to be you. You are never too old to work out. You are never too out of shape. We all have to start somewhere. And like, I am one of those people where I'm in the gym and I'm seeing people and I could tell that they're like a novice to like the health and fitness journey. Like I could tell that they're a novice to exercising. And I admire y'all because you're doing something that majority of the population isn't doing, which is showing up for your health. And we've all been there. I've been there. I remember being a novice in the gym and not having a clue what I was doing. So I never judge people who are like brand new in the gym. Make your goals achievable, and that is what's going to help build some motivation and ultimately help you to be more disciplined. I got to take a drink of water for this one. I had a little lime on my lip. This next mindset, very near and dear to my heart. If I don't go hard, it didn't count. Let me be very clear, and this is me talking to the younger version of myself. Consistency beats intensity every time. I thought that I needed to beat myself up. I mean, when I say beat myself up, I'm saying like I needed to lift heavy weights. I thought that I needed to do high intensity interval training. My heart rate needed to be over 200 in order for my workout to actually count. If I didn't work intensely, or if I wasn't lifting heavy, I felt like it didn't count. I don't know. The mind, I'm telling you, it plays tricks on you sometimes, because I don't know why I thought that or where I got that from. I was intense. I was extreme. I was going to the gym 6 days a week and not giving myself rest days. I was doing high intensity interval training every time I went to the gym. So 6 days a week, I'm doing high intensity interval training. I was doing heavy weightlifting to the point where I couldn't walk for days. Showing up and doing your workouts and being consistent with it is better than doing nothing at all. Just think about it like this. 7 days of doing nothing, you're stuck in the same place. But 7 days of doing just a little bit each day, you're in a much better place. It's going to compound over time. So I look at it like you're more experienced. You know a little bit more. You probably know a little bit more about form when it comes to like strength training. You know a little bit more about form when it comes to like jogging. Like you know a little bit more. So just that little bit of those small habits that you're doing every day is adding up versus you doing nothing for 7 days. Then my last mindset that I had to shift is one bad day means that I failed. Who measuring this? What's the measuring scale? Cause why did I think that? And what's a bad day? What's a bad day? You skipping the gym? Like was that the bad day for me? Was the bad day for me doing a half workout? Or what I thought to be a half workout? Like, was that the bad day? I don't know where I got some of these beliefs from. I believe in rule of averages. So we look at a 7 day time period. If I'm eating healthy 3 days or 4 days out of the 7 days, and then I'm eating what I want on the other days, it's about the averages. It's not about that I'm doing these things all of the time. It's about me doing these things most of the time, or at least half of the time. But half of the time is better than none of the time. And one bad day did not outrule all of the great days that I had. It just ends up being an average. When I stopped looking at my fitness journey as a means to an end, that helped me out a lot. At periods in my journey where I was never satisfied with how I looked, and then when I actually really gained weight, I realized that I took my old body or my other body for granted. I will fall off, take these super long extended breaks because I believe that if I couldn't do my whole workout, then I wasn't going to do any of it at all. There were different parts of my journey where I believed that I was too out of shape to do my actual workouts. And then that's when I started to challenge myself and learn. Through experience is where I learned how to do different things. Because anything we learn or we become gurus at in life requires consistency and practice. Once upon a time, I wasn't able to jog for 1 minute straight. And now I can jog for over an hour. And I believe in progression over perfection. And like I said before, at one point in my fitness journey, I felt like if I wasn't having a over 200 heart rate while doing my cardio, or if I wasn't working out to the point where I couldn't walk for days that my workout didn't count at all. And then my all or nothing mentality was so bad to the point where on the days that I couldn't make it to the gym, I wouldn't drink water and I wouldn't eat healthy just because I couldn't make it to the gym. It was either I was doing all of the healthy things or I wasn't doing any of it. I think like a really big shift for me on my mindset was me reading Atomic Habits. Me reading that book was where I really started to shift my perspective and to shift my mindset, and for me to look at my health and fitness journey differently from the lens of reading that book. Really, all you need is discipline and true longevity goals. And mine are to maintain a healthy blood pressure and to maintain a lower cholesterol, because I want to live long enough. I have younger kids. I want to live long enough to see my kids go to prom, potentially go to college if they want to go to college, to get married. Like, those are my goals. So that's enough for me to show up for this journey. So if you're watching this video, what belief do you feel is holding you back right now? Can you relate to any of these beliefs that I've mentioned in this video? What I want you to do while you're watching this video is to create one goal that you can show up for the next 7 days, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes. And then come back and let me know in the comments, how did it feel showing up for that goal? And was it as hard as you thought that it would be? So if you want more practical, realistic, and sustainable content, come back and see y'all girl again soon. Hey, hey, hey.